member representing Calabar Municipality and Udukbani Federal Constituency, trains 205 youths on agro-based cooperative program. Plus, State Police Command warns against indiscriminate disposal of worn-out and expired tires on the streets. Details of these and more shortly. Good evening. Welcome to NTA News at 7. I am Erika Ivi. Now the news in details. The issue of food insecurity has become a big challenge in Nigeria as hunger bites hard on the citizens across the country. To enhance the living condition of the people and reduce the spate of hunger in the state, member representing Calabar Municipality, Udukbani Federal Constituency, Nta Calabar, has taken proactive steps to counter the current food crisis by engaging 205 youths in a 5-day training on agro-based cooperative program for his constituents. Aretondem reports.
The 5-day training for the establishment of farm clusters for poultry farmers cooperative, which serves as a panacea to boost agricultural produce in Nigeria, is aimed at enhancing the participants with various agricultural commodities value chain knowledge and skills to enable them utilize, develop and manage 4 value chains in agribusiness opportunities along the value chains.
I am here on the umbrella of the Ministry of Social Welfare and Community Development, the cooperative departments, to come and give cooperative training to those members whom he has decided to register them, form them into cooperative groups so as to be able to reach out to help themselves through mutual help.
Participants who lauded the lawmaker for his kind gesture say the training provides insights gained into the key components value chains, agricultural production system, and agricultural mechanism.
So much that whatever thing I see become genuine. There's nothing like fake. Then give us what we need and what we were expecting. It's so nice to us.
In fact, to start with, I'm a retiree. I don't have anything doing for now. Even my gratuity has not been paid up to now. So at the end of this training, if all is well, I think it will go a long way to enhance my life.
I taught and I learned about cooperative, the body, because right from the beginning I did not understand what it's all about. But today, that break it down to our own understanding what cooperative is all about. And most of us that have been doing farming business, in agriculture business.
People with disability were not left out.
I enjoyed this training because I've learned a lot. It helped me to know more about agriculture and also enabled me to extend my poultry farm in my cooperative society.
Organizers of the training say the program is segmented into 4 value chains, including cassava, palm oil, fishery, and poultry clusters.
Okay, my name is Mrs. Precious Ese. I'm the DG of Nta Calabar Foundation. Okay, we are organizing a training. The Member of Parliament, Honorable Nta Calabar, is organizing a training for agro-based cooperatives. So far, we have over 500 cooperatives. Okay, that's about 5,000 persons because they are comprised with about 10 persons in a unit, in a cooperative. And this goes across all the polling units of both Calabar Municipality and Udukbani. Now we are conducting a training for them after we have registered all these cooperatives, we have opened accounts for all these cooperatives. The next step we are taking now is to conduct a training for every one of them.
What are the plans after the training?
We are opening, first, we are securing lands for them. We're already securing hundreds of hectares of lands for them. That's number one. Then he's giving them startups. They are going to be getting a check. This batch is going to be getting a good check for a startup. And he's not stopping there. because this is just a start. This is just like a tip. He keeps putting money into that account, that cooperative account that we've opened. Now, while we are doing that, we're also getting investors who are investing into those accounts. Like the consultant is also going to invest into the account. So,
Honorable Nta Calabar Foundation is partnering the Bank of Agriculture, cooperative societies, NAZAR, and others to ensure the people of Akpabuyo, Calabar Municipality utilize the benefits in agriculture. In Calabar, Arut Ndem, NTA News.
The scripture describes children as a special gift from God, and it is in response to appreciating God for this bundle of joy that the family of Mr. and Mrs. Ifanyoko brought their child before the presence of God in dedication at the Living Faith Church headquarters, Calabar. Miracle Edo was there and completes the report.
As families, friends, colleagues, and well-wishers gather to witness the child dedication, the officiating minister prays for the welfare and spiritual growth of the child.
You are giving them, you will need to fulfill their destiny. Amen. This children will be a light to their world. In the precious name of Jesus. No devil will put on their lives. Everyone that comes to celebrate their rising will rise up. Whoever that comes to celebrate their falling will go down. In the precious name of Jesus.
The parents of the baby expressed joy for the bundle of joy added to their family and promised to play their role for the spiritual growth and betterment of the child's future.
Uko Ewa David Monashimso was brought to church today for God's blessing. So we are excited for the gift that God gave to us.
We've come to dedicate him to God, and I pray that the blessings for bringing him to church will follow him all through the day of his life.
The general manager, Nta Calabar, alongside other well-wishers, also pray for the baby.
It's a great thing to celebrate with our own. The fruit of the womb is something that comes from God. So my wish for them is that the Lord bless the baby, the Lord protect the baby, and may the baby continue to grow in the grace of God Almighty.
The family to have an additional, and it's indeed a blessing. When a child comes into the family, it's a blessing. So I wish them the best.
I thank God so much for giving our family a newborn baby, bouncing baby boy. After the very blessed marriage, God have blessed my sister with a bouncing baby boy.
I'm very happy for this gift of God, and I wish them successful upbringing of the children.
Child dedication is a scriptural practice by Christians showing full ownership and loyalty to God. In Calabar, Miracle Edo, NTA News.
Shop owners along Bedwell by White House in Calabar South, local government area whose property worth millions of naira, when engulfed by fire, are appealing to government to come to their rescue. They made the appeal when NTA News visited the scene of the incident to ascertain how the people were coping with the situation. The reports.
The fire outbreak, which brought down the shops over the weekend, has affected the economic state of the shop owners, and the landlady with all goods in the shop completely burnt down. The sad-looking traders who primarily deal on vehicle spare parts and oil narrate their experience and appeal for more support for them to get back to their feet.
Before we will be able to come, the fire is already taking over the building, and we couldn't be able to do anything. Even make some effort to reach out to fire service. It's one thing or the other. They say the vehicle is not good. The other at Mary Stressor here, they say they don't have water. The vehicle is bad, and try any effort.
Our major is Belgium pass. So we lost everything, all the whole pass, both the one in our parking stores, the one in the shop, everything was burned down to ashes. I'm soliciting to the governor, begging to the governor to come to our aid, because at this very point in time, we are helpless.
I'm still asking, pleading for the state government to intervene. My brother here has almost not less than 10 boys that he's training. And when such a thing happens, what happens to the master and the boys? It becomes very difficult for him.
So I'm appealing for assistance from any angle, from any direction, from the state government in particular and individuals. If there's any way they can come to our rescue or come to our help, we'll be really appreciative.
The Commissioner for Commerce, who visited the scene of the incident, promises to interface with the people to meet their need.
You work seriously to raise the GDP of the state. Your inputs, in terms of taxes is acknowledged. That is why we are here to show concern and sympathize with you. It is a pity that this government inherited, so many, problems, not just the fire service problem. There were so many problems that this government inherited, and His Excellency, the Governor of Cross River State, is trying his best to fix those things. And Rome, we say, wasn't built in a day.
Traders were also advised to be careful with electrical installations to prevent any form of fire outbreak from such source. In Calabar, Paul Abel, Nta News.
You're watching news reaching you from the studio of Nta Calabar. You can also watch these newscasts in our various social media handles displayed on the screen. The news continue after this timeout. Don't go away.
Are you looking for a secured environment with good parking space and a natural ambience? Then look no further. Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground has got you covered for marriages, parties, and all kinds of events. Have an event at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground, you stand a chance to get a discounted rate for your event coverage. For bookings, please call Jane 0806 353 3069. Celebrate your events at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground. Nta Calabar, the station for the people.
Nta Calabar presents Obiutube in collaboration with Apalak. Obiutube showing on Nta Calabar every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. For sponsorship, please call Serial 0813 676 7207 or Jen 0806 353 3069.
This is Two Smile Hotel and Suite, giving you the best of hospitalities under a well-secured environment with reliable power supply. Come, savor the aura of royal treatment. Let's pamper you for a while with exotic drinks from our exquisite bar, continental and African dishes in our homely restaurant. Classy and spacious rooms ensuing lasting comfort. We've got the luxury hosting you and your guests in Queensley Conferencing. Truly an indelible impression. To Smile, exclusive access to unique experience.
Welcome back to the rest of the bulletin. Engineers have been encouraged to continue to contribute to societal development while sustaining engineering practice that recognizes conservation. This was at the inauguration of the 18th chairman and ESCO members, as well as award and dinner night of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Nta Calabar branch. Paul Abel reports.
The inauguration and dinner night started with the NSE President procession, paving way for our opening address delivered by Dr. Ndifon Agbiji, stressing on NSE 10-year strategic agenda for empowerment of engineers and their welfare.
Mr. President, leading the entire SMO of the Nigerian Society of Engineers and Council, has initiated advocacy on budget performance of the national budget of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And in keeping with that, we are also engaging in advocacy to ongoing infrastructure development in Nigeria, not leaving the South out of it. We have been speaking to contemporary issues that has to do with the development of the Port Harcourt-Maiduguri rail line, which is called the Eastern Corridor.
Before performing its last assignment of inaugurating the 18th chairman and ESCO, Nta Calabar branch, the outgoing chairman reels out achievements of his tenure in the last 2 years with advice for the new leadership.
We steadfastly continue with capacity development, technical trainings for our members, and we took in the forefront welfare of our members to heart. And we charge them to continue in the same spirit of innovation and consistency. We trust that this new ESCO will do better.
And I will devotedly discharge my duties. Without fear.
The new chairman, in his address, promises to continue from where his predecessor stopped and spur innovation, collaboration, foster partnership with government and private bodies.
Capacity building for members, that we must sustain. Welfare of members is paramount. I believe our members should be carried along in everything, and we are supposed to be there as family.
We are going to continue with the ongoing projects. We are going to also initiate new projects. We are going to bring to the table innovative ideas.
When government puts any infrastructure in place, it should last the lifespan that is expected of it. So engineers must be a little bit more proactive, and they must advocate something that everybody will see. And most importantly, make contractors, consultants, and government accountable for the investments that government is making.
High point of the event include presentation of certificates of service to outgone ESCO members for their selfless service, award presentation to Spouses Forum, Best Performing Division, past chairman, members, and the secretary to the state government who was represented for contributing to engineering research when he was the vice chancellor of Cross River University of Technology. New members were also inducted to the society, while there was enough to unwind with the blend of music and dances to soothe the night. In Calabar, Paul Abel, NTA News.
The Nigeria Police Force across River State is informing the general public that the amphibious training school, Nigerian Army, Calabar, Cross River State, would commence amphibious training school second ranger classification exercise at police shooting range, Ayanganse, in Akpabuyu local government area. In a release, the public relations officer Irene Ogbo stated that the exercise is slated for Tuesday 27th to Thursday 29 August 2024 at 8 a.m. daily. The announcement served as a warning for the general public all the residents and farmers of the state environment not to engage in any activity within the vicinity until the exercise is over to avoid being caught by stray bullets. In another development, the Cross River State Police Command wishes to address the recent concern regarding the indiscriminate disposal of worn-out and expired tires by vulcanizers on the streets. In a press release signed by the Command Public Relations Officer, Irene Ugbo, the practice has been brought to the attention of the command and has raised serious concerns about its impact on public health and safety. The Commissioner of Police Cross River State Command, CP Austin Grimmer, who expressed concern over the disorderly disposal of tires and the burning of the materials on highways, stressed that the act does not only cause environmental disarray, but also releases toxic emissions that are detrimental to human health. In the light of these issues, the Cross River State Police Command urges all vulcanizers operating within the state to immediately cease this practice and adopt acceptable and modern methods for disposing of worn-out and expired tires. That is the news. Thanks for watching.